Okay, good day, guys. I hope you're all good. For now, I think actively looking for sells in GA. On GA, we've got a peak here, which looks like it's the high of the week set with an evening star right there and a shift of the zone on H4. If we drop down to H1, price is already in motion. The only thing I'm looking for now is a retracement and a potential entry for me to get into this trade. So I'm actively looking for sales. I might consider entering at CMP, but yeah, I'm actively looking for sales, possibly a TP on the 50 EMA. So we've got yesterday's highs extended nicely with a nice information there in the peak. A break of the order block there and a retest. So yeah, we should be going down. So yeah, I'm actively looking for sales here. So let's just check M15. Okay, we're just looking for a potential place where the price can pull back to. Potentially back into this order block here. Or back into the previous day's high. That's the current setup I have. So I'm going to have sell limits right there. Sell limit on 1.92989. A sell limit 1.92989. We're going to check the risk. So risk will be about 15 pips just at the top of that order block. But again, price might want to come touch the equal highs. So we'll just see how price reacts. So our first stop loss, let's put it outside the range, which is 30 pips outside. Yeah, 30 pips outside the range. So the stop loss will be on 1.93284. 1.93284. And our take profit is 1.91750. Okay, that's the current trade idea we have on GA. So we're going to jump onto trading view. You see there's the zones are marked. So price can also just come and react off this London zone here and decide to drop if there's momentum. But I would love to see price come to this order block. You can see it's also right on the previous day's high. So if we can get a pattern into this area, we will definitely get a meltdown. As long as they respect the zone, I feel like we should be good. This is also the apex zone. So remember, price can still just decide to run away from here because I feel like since they broke this zone, they came back and retested it. The only thing I would love to see now would be a New York session stop hunt, because this is the current New York high. So if we can get price get into that zone and drop, that will be perfect. So let's see how they played. So our current setup is looking something like this. TP is just above the high, entry just below. I think it's 989. Yeah, somewhere there. Our entry is somewhere there. And our TP is 91750, which is right on this day's lows, which was this yesterday. Let's see. Yeah, our TP is right on yesterday's lows. So all we need to do is look for an entry. We want price to pull back. So for now we've got a 1.1 is to 1.4 risk to reward, of which if we move it, it might become a 1.8. But to be safe, let's just leave it like this. 1 is to 4.55. If price can give us this, then we should be happy. So I'm going to quickly share this with the group. I'm skeptical about entering right now. I'm very skeptical since there is no stop hunt there. But price can still melt. You know how it is with price. They can still decide to just melt. Let me just share this with the group. Shared. So if you want to join the WhatsApp group, I think if you check on our channel description there should be a WhatsApp group link. That's where we share setups or any discussions we have and results. We just share them in there. So I think I'll add another sell limit right near yesterday's highs, which is 1.93069. .93069. Stop loss will be the same, which will be 1.93289. Take profit is also the same, 0.91750. So this one now, let me just check the risk. So this position, we're risking about 20 pips to make about 140. It's actually a good risk to reward on that one. 20 pips. Just calculating what loss size to use. So if it's 20 pips, okay. Okay. Okay, my limits are in place. All we have to do now is wait. There's liquidity there, so price might poke. Just take the price out there, then push up, which is what we want to see. So that's it on our GA. So let me just set my alerts. I want to see which one to remove. So let me check CHF CHF I wanted them to retrace last night. They didn't. So that's why I'm saying just be in mind. Sometimes price wants to run away with an alert here. Price didn't really give us what we wanted. But if you look at the criterias now, we actually had a break of the previous day's high, as you can see. Then price still came back, retested it. Then there was another entry there. So I just didn't pay attention to this one. I think I was just waiting for an alert. I wasn't really stalking it. And it just played out. So today they're now playing out from the lows. This is a full setup, which has already transpired. So for now, I don't have anything there. And because of that, we're going to remove this alert here. Okay, there was someone I was discussing this with, so let me just show them how we played out. Okay, done. So let's go back to GA. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Do you think price will come back up here, or it's going to be like CHF You can see the patterns are almost the same. The patterns are literally almost the same from what happened today. Okay, let's analyze this one. So if you go to the line chart, you see where the peak and where the first point of interest there, which was supposed to be broken, right? So price came down, broke it nicely, and we had an imbalance here, and we had this order block here, this green candle here. That's what I'm using as the order block, and we had this high here from the line chart where price almost, they just like tapped. So when they came back down now, they broke the fair value gap aggressively, broke the previous day's high aggressively. Okay, let me just mark this quickly here. Then they retreat. Right here is where the setup played out. Okay, right on the previous day's high. Price broke it, also broke this level. So we're at this first level getting broken here. Price confirmed that they're selling. So that's 1, 2 levels broken and a retest, right? Back into the fair value gap again here. Okay, but they didn't come to this order block now. It was just like a runaway trade. So today, price is broken once right here. And I feel like this is a zone as well. Let's just see. Yes, we put a zone there. They've broken twice to show us that the probability of actually going down is high. So what do we have here? It's either they will come back to retest this, or they will come up here. Okay, so I still feel let's wait for a retracement. That's what I think. Let's wait for any form of retracement here. If they decide to run with the money here, then guys, it is what it is. We would have missed out on this one, but this is how we marked it. So let me just tell the guys as well. Like, this is literally same, almost the same pattern. Okay, so I just asked the guys in the group if anybody's got a different view, they can plug in into the Zoom. Let's hear the different ideas, because I'm like, this setup is almost like the CGFJPY one. So people can plug in. Let's see what people say. So let me also take a quick look at UJ. Oh, excuse me. Okay, UJ. We had a pattern on the yesterday's highs, showed willingness to come down, came back to retest the zone, came back for the equal highs. Looks like we came back for this almost. Although the time I came to check it, price was somewhere here. So from here, I was anticipating a pullback. You can see I've got an alert here. So this was my point of interest for a sell as well. So guys, those who trade like the Japanese yen, maybe they can tell us. Okay. Oh shit, I'm deleting the wrong stuff. Those who trade the Japanese yen, tell us what's up with the Japanese yen index. Is it strong? Is it weak? Because that will sort of give us an idea here on how we can maneuver this setup. So for now, my setup is looking like this. I'll put my stop loss above the high as well. Entry there. What am I targeting here? I'm also targeting the previous day's lows. We're looking something like this. So yeah, I think I'll hit. So we've got a 1:5 trade. 1:5 trade, risking 14 pips to make about 75. So I think the setup is worth it. 1.49700. I'm going to have a sell limit again on UJ. So if my views change on what I'm looking at now, I'll simply advise. If my views change, I will advise, but at the moment, that's my current views. It's my current views. Okay, 7 minutes, UJ. So I've got a limit as well here. So usually, sorry, I've got an alert. Usually if I've got an alert, I don't put sell limits because I still wait to see how price will be reacting on the particular zone. So let's also just confirm UJ. Just going to see the pattern there. Hey bro, how are you?
I'm good, brother man. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know how it is, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes life just takes you away.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. Well, good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah, man. Good to hear from you, bro.
Yeah, so I'm looking for
I'm guessing you're
possible sells.
already in the trade, no?
Sorry.
I'm guessing you're already in the trade.
No, not yet. Let me check. I'm not yet. I'm waiting for the trade to activate me. I'm on GA. Where is it? Oh, it is. I've got sell limits.
Oh,
Yeah,
sell limits. All right.
sell limits. Yeah, let me show you the setup. This is my setup here. So I'm just entering this setup like this was the previous day's highs. So price sort of created an M pattern right there. And I would love them to come back and retest possibly again before the sell. So let me show it to you on trading view. I think it's a bit clearer here.
Okay.
Okay, it's looking like this.
Yeah, that's clear. You're right.
Yeah. So what I'm only waiting for is a pullback, and I want them to at least come up here to take out the New York open highs. If we can come up here, my sell limit is right. My sell limit is here, and my sell limit is here. Then my stop loss is just above today's highs.
Okay.
And the take profit is on yesterday's lows.
All right.
So if they can come up here, once they start showing signs of going down, then we're going to add positions and see how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah. So for now, that's my
Yeah.
high probability trade thing.
Okay. Lovely. Listen, I'm currently holding EU and GU for a sell.
For a
And
sell,
I'm
let me
thinking
check.
of cutting because it looks like it's gonna pull back quite hard.
If you're holding sales on EU, I think you should hold.
You
The way
think?
it's
Because I
looking,
mean, it's dropping hard. It's saying that it's gonna hit something and then go back very quickly or something.
well,
I feel like that.
where's your entry?
My
It's on what
entry
price?
is for EU. It's at 1,05230.
05230. Let's see. Okay, almost where the price
EU.
is.
No. It's let me take a snapshot and send it to you on
Okay.
WhatsApp quickly.
Okay, all right. Because EU, I feel like they could drop. Why I'm saying so is because they set a peak formation high yesterday, right? You can see where these highs being taken out twice.
Yeah.
This means this peak is now locked. So once a peak is locked, we're going to have a drop. Then price will retrace. They'll give another drop here, possibly a third drop before we get any reversal. The only thing we don't know is if they still want to come up and take out the London highs, like what happened with Nasdaq yesterday. Because Nasdaq did a drop, and I thought they're selling here, and they took me out like twice or thrice before they came back up again. Then they sold. That's the only thing we want to know, but I think you can hold. Hold it, bro.
Yeah, I'm holding. I'm
Let me
holding.
see. Hold. I think they'll only come to this area here. I think. Which is around 1.04955 or 960. 1.04960.
I'm just above that.
Yeah. So I think that's where they're coming right now. Let me see if we might get another retracement, because right now it's 1525. If we do retrace,
plenty of time.
If we do retrace, I think they will only come here. They might only like come up here, then sell.
All right.
Yeah, that's my current view on it for now. So yeah, I think you can hold. Plus, if you notice, we also have the previous day's low here. So what we're now looking for is price to sort of retest it and continue pushing down. I'll be leaning on sales. Yeah, I will be leaning on sales as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, that's a good setup here. And if you see price also reacted, there's a little order block there, right there. So I think that's where price reacted.
Yeah.
So if we can get an impulsive move and break this low, get a retracement, then continue dropping. If we get something like this, that will also be perfect. So it can happen between now and 4 p.m. It can happen.
Yeah,
so
that's the thing. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, half an hour is a long time.
Yeah, true.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, true. So okay, yeah, that's
Send you
it.
the thing on WhatsApp, right?
Okay, let me check. Let's see GU. Yeah, GU, same trade idea. We had our peak.
Same trade idea.
We had our peak locking yesterday. Okay, you can see the peak was locked yesterday. We had a multi-day M here. We broke the structure aggressively. Retracements, the break and the retest. So we should be pushing down, hopefully to somewhere here. Let's just mark it. Something like this. So yeah, GU has got potential to get to 1.21 to 20. So if we are on the M15, I'm looking for the same thing. Once they break the current lows, we're looking for a possible retracements back into the previous day's lows. Once they react here, that will be another sell setup. So yeah, that's my
so we're holding.
Yeah, hold, bro. Hold. It should play out. Then let's see Nasdaq. What does Nasdaq? Well, Nasdaq frustrated me yesterday, man. Look at this price action. Look at this, bro. You see where it's marked.
Did you not play that?
No, I did not, bro. You see where it's marked here, where it's marked all these zones inside. I was active here. Sell, came back, took me out. I saw it again here. They came back, took me out. I was like, you know what? Let me leave this thing. Only to check it maybe an hour later. An hour later, they had extended this high. And then they decided to drop off. Like, ish, that's a miss, man. That's a miss. But I think I was not patient. I was not patient on it, because if you check on H1, H1 is the one which gave the final confirmation, because the price action, you can see where I was trying to sell, there were bullish candles. These two bullish candles. See, that's where I was trying to sell. Then after that, after I had wasted my bullets, that's when they gave this confirmation here and a clean sell here. So yeah, that was a miss. That was a huge miss, bro.
Yeah, but that was a good sell. If anybody took it, congrats.
So today, I think I'm leaning on sales again. Let's see, because once they take out this high here today, once they take out this, because you can see they've fallen back into this range. We had a range here. So they came back now. So once they take out here, if we can get a nice reaction here, I'll be looking to sell it going back down. Unless we come back up, then it will be something else. But if this zone holds, I might consider sells. So let's see how it plays out now. Between now and 4 p.m.
100%.
Yeah. So on the left-hand side.
Did you see that move?
Yeah, I'm checking it.
What is that? Is that news?
I'm not sure if there's any news. At 3:30 on my calendar, I didn't see anything. Let me check.
Oh, it's moving fast. Yes.
Or it's stock market open. It's 15:30. That's when the stock market opens. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a fresh
that
group
makes
of
sense.
traders who bring in the liquidity. So yeah, let's see what happens now.
Hey, they mustn't take me out those fresh.
I don't think they will.
Hey.
I don't think they will be leaning on sales today. Yeah. So Nasdaq, let's see. What I've also learned from Nasdaq is when the stock market opens now, it's best to wait 15 minutes. Let the current M15 candle close so that it can sort of show you where it's rejecting or where it wants to go. So if we close red here, I'll consider that the liquidity here has been taken and price has retested this zone. Then I'll actively be looking for sales.
Okay.
Yeah, but if they close green, it might show that maybe they want to extend before they eventually sell. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
All right.
Let's see how it goes. GA.
As with our small accounts, we need to make sure that we book every profit.
Yeah, for sure. I know, bro.
Every
I know. Every dollar counts, bro. Every dollar counts.
It's so difficult to get to 1,000 from
where I am. I know, bro. I know.
Yo. It's stressful.
Yeah, but you get there.
Hey.
Let's see. I missed oil, bro. I missed oil. Oil. I had marked it yesterday. You can see this was the setup ahead. So yesterday I wanted a pullback into this area here, of which it actually pulled back. But this was going towards midnight, so I was now off the charts. And today in the morning, I never opened. If I had opened the charts here, I was definitely going to buy. But I missed the green buy. I've been wanting this buy from Monday, bruh, from Monday. Only to come and see that it's already moved without me. But again, I think on yesterday's session, we agreed that if it breaks this zone here, we'll wait for a potential retest of this zone for more buys. So we'll still, for more buys. So we're just going to wait and see. You can see even on a higher time frame, I had marked this buy. I wanted it, bro. Look, damn. Yeah, so now I have no option but to wait for it somewhere here and see how they react with this zone. If we can get a bounce here, I'll definitely take buys because the next buys might give us this.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like the overall trend is a downtrend, no?
Yeah, it is down. But again, the reason I'm buying is I'm only buying it because of the war. That's Israel Hamas thing going on.
Yeah,
that's the reason I'm buying oil because I feel like
that should push the price.
There might be oil disruptions in the Middle East there, so price might just decide to like spike up or something.
Yeah.
So and I also think over the weekend again we might have another gap like what they did here on Monday. They opened with a huge
that gap is huge.
Then they took like 2 days going sideways, 1 day coming down, then retested, then pushed up. So if we can get this, I'm still happy to take buys somewhere here. Yeah, so that's my setup on oil. I'll keep checking it just to see what's going on. Let me look at this.
Currently, I'm actually afraid of oil. I'm afraid of gas. Because those things, your risk to hold is very bad.
Yeah, true.
Because whatever you make on the other pair, you may end up losing it.
Yeah, true.
On these.
Okay, I don't know. Nasdaq looks like it wants to give us a sell setup, so I'm going to see how this M15 closes. So let's see what we have on the 1 minute. On the 1 minute, we've got a peak, we've got a break of structure. What else do we have? I don't see any fair value gap here yet. So let's just wait and see what it wants to do. So for Nasdaq, I'm waiting for the M15 candle to close so that I can be sure that it wants to come back down. So yeah, from here onwards, it's just a game of waiting. This area is a high probability sell limit right there. That will be my last zone.
All right. So you're gonna wait for it to retest that area?
Patiently wait, bro. Wait. These days, I would rather wait and miss a trade than to jump in. Because these markets have humbled me a lot of time, bro. You see, you jump in on a trade like where it is, you know it's going down, and for sure it can go down. But if you get in here, then they start retracing. They are just fulfilling a pattern, and you would have entered a bit too early here. So they will retrace with you. Now you'll be holding like this is 94, 04, 14, 24, 34. That's 40 points of loss, bro. So we cannot afford that. I'll rather wait and let them drop like this, and they give me more confluences. Like for now, we've got an imbalance here. So we're now starting to have points of interest to say, okay, if they retrace here and they show us something, then we can execute a trade. So yeah, patiently wait, bro. Waiting pays.
Let's hope it does.
Yeah, hopefully. But sometimes a few, I think the lesser percentage they usually drop without retesting, but most of the times they will always retest. So they can even do this, then do this, then do this, then drop. So as long as they come here,
seems to be going back now.
Okay, let me check them just now. I don't stress. I feel like
retracements. I hope it's a retracement.
Yeah, it should be a retracement.
It
should be. Let's see. Nah, it's a retracement, bro. Hold. Let me just confirm it on BTMM here, EU. I see GA is also refusing. GA is refusing to retrace. Okay, let's see. Let's
going down straight.
No, it's like it's still on the same area, still on the same spot. Okay, this is EU. EU will sell, bro. EU, I feel like we are selling. This is the first level of drop. We need to get a second level of drop here. We've got an average daily range of about 84 pips. So from this high, if we had to create a low, it should give us about 80 pips on average. So for now, they've only moved like halfway. So they will still drop off. The only thing we don't know is if they still want to retrace maybe up here, then sell. But
how far back they're gonna retrace to.
But hold on to the sales, bro. Hold on. Plus, just pay attention to how this H1 closes, the current H1. If we close red like this, rejecting this Asian middle range, then we should continue selling. And this should be like a 50 EMA rejection on the M15. Let's see. Yeah, I see they're rejecting the 50. They might come back to form a pattern to create an M. So they might come back somewhere in here. That's possible. A retracement just to here is possible. Then continuous sells. But if H1 closes like
100%.
green, if H1 closes like a bullish engulfing type of green, then maybe you can consider cutting losses because they might want to come all the way up to this London high here before they sell. So you should just check how price is moving, like check every M15 candle and every H1 candle, just to make sure that you're still on a good track.
Okay.
Okay, Nasdaq. So you see, Nasdaq, if we had entered right now, we would be crying because this
It went
retracement
all the way
here,
back.
yeah, it's literally pushing all the way up, 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 up. So that's why it's always good to wait for M15. Wait for M15 to close so that you can be sure what they want to do. Because most of the times, especially Nasdaq, they like to extend the highs. They will know they want to sell, but they will extend the high, then they will sell.
Yeah.
That's also why we use proper risk, because we are not sure whether the trade will play out or it won't.
Yeah.
So it's always
Definitely.
good to just check your risk. Always try to protect the capital by all means. So we've got a rejection here. I think I'll consider selling. Consider
You're gonna
selling.
enter now.
If I can get, if the second M1 candle is red, I'll be active in this trade.
Okay.
Because you can see they've tapped into my point of interest, which is the last one here, and they're rejecting it aggressively. So I will consider sells.
Okay.
Let's see.
My peers are going back down now.
Oh yeah, they should drop, bro. They should drop. Okay, so let's see my point of interest right here. Let's see. I'm stalking this one.
But then if you enter now, where's your stop loss gonna be?
If I enter now, my stop loss will be right above this candle here. So it will be on, let me see my risk. I hate a risk which goes above 20 points. A risk above 20 points is too much for me.
Yeah.
So I always try to wait for the best entry. Let's see. Broad structure came back, equal highs, M15. Okay, M15 has got 2 minutes left for it to close.
Okay.
Let's see. So here you can see the next candle was green here, so I was not confirmed. Even though I want to sell, I was not confirmed. I would rather wait to get another impulsive move, wait for a retracement, then enter. Just because the risk here is still not favorable for me. I need a lesser risk. At least 20 points will be all right. So we just have to keep waiting and see what these guys want to do.
Jay, give me a few seconds. Let me go to the door.
Okay. We'll be right here.
All right, I'm coming.
All right. Hey, what do you think, Nasdaq guys? Nasdaq is to pay us. I've been tired of just watching Nasdaq the whole week. It's been refusing to pay me. So once we close red here, I'll be in this trade. Okay, I'm active on Nasdaq. Okay, I'm active on Nasdaq, guys. I am active on Nasdaq. One is to 3.5 trade. Risking okay, I can see here. We're risking about 22 points to make about 80 or 75.
Okay, we're back.
Oh yeah, I'm now active on Nasdaq.
Okay.
I've got sales going on,
Alright,
so
I
this is
see
my
that.
first attempt to sell. Yeah, so my stop loss is just above the zone. Let's see if I'm going to survive.
What leverage are you using?
Sorry.
What leverage are you using?
I'm
Or
using.
how much leverage?
Let me check. I'm on a prop account, so my risk on this one will be about 0.5% on this particular trade.
Isn't that your risk for the day?
For this particular trade, yeah.
Because if you lose this, then you're done trading
Trying
for
to
the
keep
day.
my risk low as possible, bruh.
Oh, you said 0.05 or 0.5?
No, 0.5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 0.5. Then if I get confirmation that they're coming down here, then I might increase my risk to 1%. Just so that I can capture this whole move. So usually with Nasdaq, I just want 50 points. So from there to there, from here to here, that's the 50 points. So if we close red again here, I'll be making sure that it's 1% risk. Then we see if we're going to play out to the TP. Nasdaq has got a potential of dropping to 15050 to 15050. That's the potential on Nasdaq, 15050, which is somewhere here. They really want to sell. That's where they'll get. So this setup might end up being like this. But let's wait. See how they play out. I'm not happy with this price action, bro. It reminds me of yesterday. Yesterday, that's what they were doing to me, bro. I would enter and they would just come back and take me out. So let's see. Okay, so that's Nasdaq. My high probability setup today is GA. GA is refusing to pull back up. I'm not sure what they want to do. Do they want to run away with the money here? Maybe they just want to drop. But I'll wait. I'll be patient. I'll be patient with it.
You were just trying to frustrate us.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, let's see. Nasdaq. We're going to survive it. so close to my stop loss, bro. So close. Nah, they took me out. Okay, let's see if they're going to give me another attempt. So now my point of interest, what I'm still looking at will be this high. As long as they don't break this high here, the sell will play out. But once they break this high, then the setup becomes invalid.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm just waiting for now. Let's see what happens.
Patience is a virtue.
See, imagine they throw a morning star there. If they sell from here, I'm going to be frustrated. How can they just come to take me out, bro? But let's see. The M15 chart is not looking so appetizing though. The cells, the way it's looking like this, it looks like they want to extend the high. But let's see. Let's see.
About 9 more minutes for.
Yeah, true. Let's wait. Let me just browse through these other things. Let me see what's going on here. Seems like London session today was pumping, man. London
Euros out like this.
Yeah, euros are, even USDs are sold.
That's M15. How many puts is that?
USD CAD has been sideways, nothing there.
Yeah.
US 30 was pushing up. See, we've got a zone here.
Is US 30 and US not supposed to move in the same direction?
Yeah, they move same direction most of the times, like 80 to 90% of the times. But sometimes US 30 decides to do its own thing. I don't know how they move. Let's see. If you notice, even like yesterday, from core CPI, you can see US 30 just gave a clean sell, retrace a little bit, continue to drop. Nasdaq at that same time was just choppy and pushing up. You see here. Then it dropped. Then US 500, it was selling. Then it just retraced. It was going the same with the US 30. So today, these ones are, I feel like these are retracements. These indices have potential to still sell. Let's see. The potential is there. US oil retracing. UJ, I'm still not sure about this particular sell view I have, because they also have a potential to extend this high here. That potential of extending the high is still there. But I'll just see how price reacts.
I think because of time, I don't know.
But if they give me a rejection here, I'm going to sell UG. I'm going to take sales. Once you get a rejection in this zone here, I'll consider sales.
You're gonna look for the rejection on M15?
Yeah, on M15. Around 149,700. If we get something there, then I'll definitely look for sales. see EJ. Okay, where's the peak for EJ? So EJ, we've got something which looks like it's a peak here. Price reacted off this here. Looks like we're also potentially looking for sells here. Potentially looking for sells.
Somebody tell EU to fall in line.
Let's see EU.
EU is doing its own
4
things now.
4 p.m. is to come with the volume. 4 p.m. is to bring us the setup. That's when I feel like if we are selling, that's when the sell will happen. Let's see, because here, yeah, we have like a fair value gap here, which they can respect.
Or not.
Yeah, or not. Or not, for sure. I'm still leaning on sales, bro. EU leaning on sales. Now we'll see. Let's see gold. Hey, gold has been pushing up, man. Seems like core CPI didn't
gold
really
is doing its own thing.
Gold. I also feel it's also going up because of the war thing. You know, when there's things like this in the world, people sort of buy gold as a safe haven. They like switch up and put their assets in, turn into assets into gold. So even core CPI, you can see core CPI, of course, it's sold. But that move compared to the move which happened today without the news, you can see this is actually bigger. So this is, I think this is pure fundamentals. And there is no retracements, bro. It's clean pushes up.
It's just going.
Yeah.
Almost the same with the oil.
Yeah, same with the oil. Let's see. Now GA is to pay me today, man. I think of all the setups, GA is my best so far. Okay, Nasdaq still hasn't taken out the high. Let's see. So this is the ultimate high here. This is the zone they are using. I'm going to remove this. This. Let's see.
These market makers got all the time in the world.
Hey, bro, especially on Friday today. They know people want to make last minute money. And people made money during the week, so they want to take all that money back. That's why you see they moving price weird like this. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Nasdaq, I'll keep stalking, man. Hey, EU. So EU, for the sales to continue, we need to see an impulsive move, retracement, and a continuation. But for now, they just tapped into this imbalance here. Hey, you guys, this Zoom is only left with like a few seconds. So if it ends and you still want to join, I think I'll continue it for 30 more minutes. So this one will end. You can rejoin. And I'll continue for 30 more minutes. Let's see what price wants to give us, but at least we're still online.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see you shortly then.
Okay. See you just now.
All right.
All right.